This is Chateau Chevalier. This was built in 1891 for the Chevalier family. They immigrated here from France. They actually went to San Francisco where they started stained glass company. That's what they did in France as well. His name was Fortune Chevalier. Unfortunately, that was back before insurance. So they made their fortune in San Francisco. They had their factories in San Francisco. This was built as a summer retreat. The Great Quake occurred. With no insurance, their factories and their home were destroyed. So the Chevalier family moved here and spent their time here until they left the property. What you're actually looking at, though, is the winery portion. There was also a mansion, equally large, very similar in style, unfortunately all wooden. An interesting thing when you're looking at some of this, so because they were stained glass builders, originally everything in here was stained glass. It was only shortly after we decided to restore this room that for some reason those 4 stained glass windows you see, when one of the crew came in here once, they found them leaning up against the wall. So we were able to prop those stained glass windows back in, but they're the only surviving stained glass from when they were originally here. So that when you look in these 2 rooms next, you're going to see what exactly it looked like about 100 years ago. Restoration's almost complete. If you want to step this way. Okay, so this is a tasting room for Chevalier. Those are the original stained glass windows that we restored into the windows, as well as a picture we've recreated of Mr. and Mrs. Chevalier over there. This would have been basically the general manager's office. These bottles you see here, and this as well, this is over 100 years old. These are the original equipment that would have been in the general manager's office. This is actually a whiskey bottle, so shame on him, I guess, but just joking. This is actually wine bottles from the 1800s. So in the day, if you were wealthy, you would have a palm tree by your front door as good luck. If you look at this property, palm trees line the road. So it gives you a concept of how wealthy these people were. So originally the carriages would have come up through here. You would have seen the Victorian swimming pool, the first of the staircases, there's 4. And then you would have circled around past the winery section of the chateau and then to wherever that mansion was, where they would have welcomed their guests and then come back down this way.